Welcome to episode 34.
BT's
Sports Talk.
number.
Yeah, shout out freshman year. Shout out Coach Argo.
Argo was our coach freshman year.
Yeah, it was Argo and Clanton. Remember?
Oh yeah, Clayton's a goat.
He
Good
is.
dude.
He sells houses.
Yeah, I know.
I see his face on all the things
yeah,
driving by all the time.
yeah,
Okay, well, I just changed the setup if you noticed. So,
yeah. BT's in the process of moving, guys. So
yep. So you'll see a new background here
he's gonna be a
in a couple
big
weeks.
boy now,
Yeah, I'm finally
leaving the
growing my
nest.
wings.
He's finally leaving the nest, getting off the tit.
Yep, there you go. All right, we're going to start off with the NFL predictions here.
Ba, 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 ba.
So we're going to just finish out the AFC North here.
AFC North. All right.
So we're starting out here with
Week 1.
week 1. I think we know the answer to this.
Joe Shiesty playing Drake May. I got Joe Shiesty. Week 2, Bengals versus Chiefs. I think this can be a really good game. I mean, they're always good games. Even last year.
Isn't it like a trend that Joe Burrow plays ass the first 4 games of the season?
Yeah, but I mean, he always plays good against the Chiefs, and it's the Chiefs Bengals rivalry, and
Yes.
I wonder who the Chiefs. The Chiefs have Ravens first week too. They're gonna have a tough schedule. I could realistically see the Chiefs going 0-2 to start the season, but I think the Chiefs will win against the Bengals. It's at Arrowhead.
Yeah. The
So yeah,
12-year-old girls are going to be going crazy.
yeah. Another easy win for the Bengals. I think.
Yeah, I think
They have
these 2 are easy wins.
pretty good back to back. I think they'll split this series. Honestly,
So, do you think
I think they'll win at home and then
Ravens win at
lose.
home?
Yeah, it's just like these AFC North games are always competitive, and they're always going to be like 50-50 games. So
Another pretty easy game for them here.
yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
And then I actually got the Browns beating the Bengals.
Okay.
I think the Browns could be like a lot better than everyone thinks next year, but I honestly, the AFC North is just so tough.
Yes.
So I got the Eagles winning this game.
Yeah,
I think the Eagles will have a bounce back year.
yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how they do with their new revamped offensive line.
And for the Eagles, the defensive backs too, as well.
Yeah,
As
yep.
DeJean and whoever else they drafted for
They drafted Quinyon Mitchell out of Toledo.
There you go.
And then they go back home against the Raiders. I think there'll be a bounce back game.
They lose to the Ravens, and then
this game's tough. What do you think for this game, BT?
I don't know if I'm sold on the Chargers. I don't like the weapons around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
Herbert, I don't think the offense is going to be explosive without Eckler anymore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna think. I think honestly Bengals win this one.
Yeah, I think I'd go Bengals here. Just we haven't seen anything from the Chargers. It's gonna be a new year for them. So, I think the Cowboys got this game.
Yeah, Cowboys are at home.
Yeah,
they don't lose at home.
And then they lose the Packers at home. Remember they were undefeated.
Yes. But it's not. This ain't playoff football.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
And then I think the Bengals get a win against their former coordinator, Brian Callahan. I think they beat the Browns here.
Yeah, but I could also see them losing it easily too. I'm gonna predict the Browns to sweep them this season. Honestly.
Okay, I could see it. I'll go either way. You're the AFC North expert here.
Yeah, and then I got the Bengals. I just feel like the Bengals always struggle against one particular team, and I think this year is just gonna be the Browns. I mean, the Browns are gonna come back more healthy than anything. And it's gonna be just interesting to see how Deshaun plays. But
speaking of the Browns,
right, I got them dropping their first 2 games.
I agree.
Talking about them, this is two tough teams, you know.
And then they
Cowboys, are just probably one of the better NFC teams.
We'll figure out how good the Browns are in these first 2 games.
Yeah, and then I kind of like the Jags. I mean, they're in a tough division, but they're also not a team to oversleep on. Bringing back a lot of pieces. Hopefully, Trevor Lawrence can play like this is a contract year for him.
Yes, I thought he already got the contract extension though.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, I got them beating New York.
Okay. I think they win these 3 games.
These 3 games are just wash games. If they don't win, then you need to be scared because this next stretch is going to be really tough and brutal. I got the Eagles winning. Eagles, like I said, one of the better teams in the NFC. Then we already talked about this game. I think I got the Ravens beating the Browns.
I'm gonna have the Chargers here.
Yeah, it's going to depend on that line. But if Joe Alt can contain Myles Garrett, I think this could be a really good game for the Chargers. So, yeah, I like the upset.
And then
I think their losing streak ends here. But I could also see the Saints winning, but I'm going to go with the Browns.
Hot take. I think Spencer Rattler will be starting for the Saints at this point.
Ooh, Spencer Rattler. I mean, it could. Derek Carr's kind of, getting up there in age, and he's not improving. You know what I mean?
And I don't think the Saints will be very good coming to this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be like the situation where they're gonna be trying out quarterbacks, and if Spencer Rattler's playing good, maybe don't draft a quarterback, but if he doesn't play good, I mean, you get a top 10 pick in the draft one of those top quarterbacks in the draft class.
Yeah.
I get the Browns winning here.
Yeah, and then I think the Browns lose the last.
I think they'll lose. Chiefs. I see they'll lose the Chiefs. Lose the Ravens.
And I think at this point your season's basically over.
That Dolphins game is very hit or miss for me. Have them lose against the Ravens though.
I don't know how to switch out. There you go.
I'm gonna say like there's gonna be injuries for the Dolphins this year, and the Browns just pick up a win, and then like this is a trap game, right? This is a game where the Dolphins need to win, and then they end up losing to the Browns that aren't making the playoffs. You know what I mean? It's just all right. Hey,
on to wrap up the AFC North.
My hot take: I think the Ravens win this game.
Yeah, and
I think they're coming for bad blood.
Yeah.
Then I got the Ravens winning the Raiders.
Nice Taylor Swift reference.
Oh shit! Oh boy! Yes. Shout out the Swifties. Shout out the Swifties out there. I don't know. Yeah, Raiders gonna be one of the worst teams now. I think honestly, Raiders will have a top 3 pick next year.
I think the Ravens split these two, and I think they'll beat the Cowboys and lose to the Bills.
I could see it being opposite. There's not really much to the Bills this season, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Like they have Keon Coleman. That's about it, right? I mean, they don't really have they have Jared Cook or James Cook, but like other than that, like they lost a lot of pieces on defense, and they only brought in Keon Coleman on offense, really. So I think the Cowboys will beat them. But I can also see the Ravens beating the Cowboys, but I'm going to take the Cowboys and then have the Ravens beat the Bills.
I just really like the Ravens rush offense this year. I think it'll be probably the best in the league with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I can see it.
Lamar and they have somebody else.
That read option, dude.
Oh,
imagine they run the
wishbone. Didn't they sign Dalvin Cook too?
No, that was for the playoffs last year.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was still.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just like a one-year thing.
We're obviously going to have them beating the Commanders.
Yeah. This game's interesting. What do you think about this game?
I could see Baker pulling off an upset here.
Yeah.
I think the Buccaneers are the best team in the NFC South, in my opinion.
NFC South? Yeah. I mean, they're for sure better than the Falcons. I mean, they're probably being competing with the Falcons, honestly.
I'll just say I think the Ravens will win because the Bucs have a lot of question marks on their offensive line.
Yeah, and I mean that's midseason. They're gonna have like growing pains too.
Yeah,
are you gonna get the same?
Graham Barton performs.
Yeah. So,
and then I think
Broncos are one of the worst teams in the league.
6-game winning streak here for the
Mm-hmm.
Does it continue in the Harbaugh Bowl?
Yeah. What's his name? The Jim Harbaugh, the Falcons or Ravens coach.
I don't fucking. Oh no, Jim Harbaugh's the Chargers. So John
John Harbaugh, I think, is undefeated all time against his brother in the NFL. And like just looking at team, I like the Ravens over the Chargers. Just more talent, and I
like
honestly could see the Falcons, or not the. I don't know why I keep saying the fucking Falcons. I can see the Chargers having a really bad year.
Yeah,
Very
they're
rough
in a
year.
tough. Well, no, well they're not really in. I think they'll
They have
finish
they have
second.
a very very tough non-divisional schedule.
Yeah, I guess.
But I got the Ravens beating them, and then I got the Eagles beating the Ravens. I think this probably it's a Sunday night football game. So, yeah.
No, actually, it's 3:25 p.m.
That's stupid. Whoever did that.
Well, probably because I don't know who. We'll have to go back and look at Week 13 to see who plays the Sunday night football.
Yeah, and then I got the Ravens beating the Giants. Giants, they're not going to win nothing with Daniel Jones, and then I think that makes them winning the
that
AFC
will
North,
have.
right? Yep.
Right now, that's 3 playoff teams, but we don't know until we completely fill out the standings.
And like I said, the AFC North is one of the most competitive divisions, if not the most competitive division. It's definitely gonna be interesting, and injuries could also impact this.
Yeah, it's hard to predict injuries, and we're not going to do that here.
Like if
Well,
Lamar, would you say if Lamar gets hurt, the Ravens immediately they don't have a good backup, I don't think, right?
Oh, the Sunday night football game that day is the 49ers Bills.
Who like theoretically, you say the Ravens, you say Lamar gets hurt. Who's their backup quarterback? It's Josh Johnson, Emory Jones, or Devin Leary. Like, I don't like those options.
Emory Jones. Oh my God! What
Cincinnati
a name!
legend.
Shout out Cincinnati! Shout out! My favorite moment from him is when Oklahoma was playing Florida in the Cotton Bowl. he went in the game for Kyle Trask and threw up at the 1 yard line.
Oh boy!
If you haven't seen it, that's something you should definitely look up and watch.
Yeah, but I mean, AFC North can be very competitive this year. It really just depends on injuries, and my hot take is I think the Steelers can easily win this division. Not easily, but I think they could win this division. It just depends on how
who is the starting quarterback,
on who the starting quarterback is, and then how they play.
Who do you think?
And their offensive line. I think Najee's gonna have a breakout year, and I've said this all offseason. I think he's gonna be one of the better running backs this year, in my opinion.
Will TJ Watt stay healthy? I think that's the big question. Can he not have a season-ending or whatever? Not season-ending.
I hope. I mean,
how many straight years has he had a season-ending? Didn't he have one last year too?
No, he went back. He came back.
Oh, so it was 2 years ago. That's what I'm thinking
of. Just a second, I can check.
I swear he gets injured like a lot.
He doesn't get injured, but like you also got to think like his injuries are kind of low key fucking crazy. So it was last year he missed 2022. He missed 7 games.
So that was 2 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's just a dominant force. He's about to break 100 sacks in his career. He has the most sacks since like 2016. He was drafted in 2017. You give him if he plays all the games he's missed, like he's easily over 100 sacks right now, maybe 105 sacks. So I'm very happy. I'm very excited for the Steelers. That last part, we got to beat. I was talking to Damien about this. We got to beat the shitty teams, like to start the season.
Yeah,
because that's the only way we're gonna make
Steelers' way to fucking lose.
Yeah, knowing us, we're gonna lose all those fucking easy games and then win out and then still not make the playoffs.
Stuvie's teams underperform versus.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Stu. I'm sorry.
It's true.
It's just underperform against shitty opponents and overperform against good opponents.
Both college and NFL
and NBA and MLB. I'm sorry, Stu.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of you when I get back to CB.
Hey, and college baseball.
No, we're better than Oklahoma in college baseball. We didn't lose a single game this year.
Hey, I thought you were an Oklahoma fan. Do I
Well,
gotta pull up the video?
Oklahoma bandwagon them when they make the College World Series.
Oh, okay.
We're
Yeah.
Evansville fans this year, everyone.
Yeah, or UConn, one of the two. We'll get into UConn later on.
Evansville is literally the underdog.
They're not gonna beat Tennessee. Tennessee's the
Oh.
number one fucking team in the country.
Yeah, they were last year too, and they lost in the fucking first round of the Super Regionals.
Shout out UConn. All right, well, time to get to the least controversial topic. It's definitely not going to backfire. It's time for college predictions. We said this was going to get interesting for the Big 12. It's everyone's most hated team. It's Colorado.
Colorado Buffaloes. All right, interesting team we got coming up. Of course, they're the most.
I think this team has the highest ceiling. It's the highest. It's the biggest discrepancy between the ceiling and the floor of what they could be.
Yeah, I mean, it just really depends on how they fucking play. I mean, last year, like the first 3 weeks, they were top.
Yeah, it's all. In
15
my opinion, before we get to the schedule, I think it's the offensive line.
Yeah, 100%. Well, and then you look at their schedule last year. You change those 1-score games. They're
Yeah,
8, 9, 10 win teams. So
yes, they are.
I was very high on them last year. Going back to my locks, remember all my locks I had them.
Shout out! I miss locks of the week. I'm gonna.
Me too. But yeah, I'm very high on them. I think they'll have a good season this year. They'll have Shedeur Sanders, who could be a Heisman Trophy candidate.
Could be a number 1 pick.
The number 1 pick, of course. Yeah, that's what I was getting at next. And then obviously Travis Hunter, another potential Heisman Trophy
cover
candidate.
Athlete.
Yeah, cover athlete. He can do it all. He's going to be a menace on defense, and he's going to play really good on offense. And they've gotten really good in the transfer portal.
Yes,
they picked up I think their whole offensive line.
And they have a 5-star. They have a number 1 lineman coming in, Jordan Seaton.
Tackle. Yep. And then they have a couple 5-star transfers or whatever. And then they have a transfer running back. I think I forgot his name.
And their new offensive line coach came from Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. He was not a graduate or whatever.
They got Goldberg's son, Gage Goldberg.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I didn't tell you this. I thought this would be an interesting fun fact. Oklahoma has Mark Henry's son wrestling for them.
Really?
Yeah. You should see him, bro.
But I mean, I'm high on Colorado this year. I was high on them last year. I just think they had a rough season. That's an interesting sound. Don't mind.
No, I don't know. I was typing.
Well, it still sounded like it. Okay, I fixed it. Fucking, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So let's get into their schedule then. BT, can you hear me?
Okay. Yep. I can hear you.
All right. First week they got a tough schedule. They have a tough FCS team. They got North Dakota State.
The best team in the Missouri Valley Football Conference.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Wait, are you agreeing with me that they're the best team
in the Missouri Valley Conference?
Or no. In the Summit, the best team in the Summit Conference.
BT, we went 15-0 this past year. BT.
What?
They were 11-4. We shit on them at home, buddy.
I know. I just did it to get you riled up, buddy.
Yeah, but I got Colorado winning that game. I mean, it's an FCS team.
It would be kind of funny if they lost that game.
Oh yeah, it definitely would. And then the next week they got Nebraska at Lincoln. And hot take, Nebraska beats Colorado in
Is that
Lincoln.
really a hot take? I think Nebraska's the favorite.
I don't fucking know.
Hold on, I can look.
On
Hold on, I can pull
paper,
it
I
up.
would pick Colorado, but Dodgers just blew a 4-1 lead. By the way,
Colorado is 8.5-point favorites right now against
upset. I'm
North
calling
Dakota
it.
State.
Nebraska.
North Dakota State.
Nebraska is underrated. I think they're gonna have a very good season next year. I got Nebraska beating Colorado at home, so Colorado 1-1 currently, and then they have a pretty easy next couple games. They got Colorado State, which was kind of a scary game this past year, but I'm gonna go in with thinking that they're a better coach team now, and they're a better coach team now, and they're gonna get the job done, beat Colorado State, get that in-state rivalry win, and then they got Baylor. I think that's gonna be a blowout. I think they're gonna get shit on. I think Baylor will get shit on.
Shout out Ori.
Shout out Ori back there. He's flipping me off. Yeah, like I said last week, I think Baylor's gonna be one of the worst teams in the conference this year.
I bet the players are betting the under in the win total.
Yeah, all 21 of them. Are they betting the under on the win total, Damien?
The players that got suspended?
Yeah,
They are now.
Dave Aranda is going to be back to a defensive
Arianda's gonna be gone. Yeah. Did you hear him?
No, what'd he say?
He said, "Get his ass out."
Mickey Mouse Big 12 championship run.
Yeah, I'm glad. And then they got UCF, which I think that's gonna be a 50-50 game. Anyone can win that game.
Florida.
Yep. And then I got Colorado winning.
Okay.
It's gonna be a tough game though. Honestly,
I'm really high. I would personally pick UCF. I really think UCF's going to surprise some people with KJ Jefferson. And
I mean, they could. They honestly could. But
one of my hot takes is I think UCF is going to be playing in the Big 12 championship for a playoff spot.
I don't know, BD. I don't know.
Central Florida will be the best Power 5 football team from the state of Florida.
Meh. And so I got them beating UCF. Okay. Like I said, 50-50 game. I'm going to have them winning the 50-50 game. Then I got them losing against Kansas State.
So that puts them at 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I got them losing to Kansas State. I just think Kansas State is weird for me. I could easily see Kansas State being bad this year.
Yeah.
Like imagine Avery Johnson doesn't play good.
But an interesting fact about this game, this could be a really interesting game to watch because Kansas State's new running back.
Oh yeah.
Dylan Edwards came from Colorado.
Transfer. Yeah. I completely forgot about that game. But yeah, I got them losing to Kansas State. And then I have an upset, BT. I predicted this when we went over Arizona. I have Colorado upsetting Arizona. Last year they lost 34-31 against Arizona. And I could see it being flipped around this year. I think Colorado is going to come back for revenge. I think Colorado beats Arizona.
Okay.
Then they have these next two games are kind of easy wins. I have them winning Cincinnati. Once again, Cincinnati being one of those worst teams in the Big 12. It's just, Cincinnati doesn't have a lot of returning players. I mean, last year they did horrible. And so I got Cincy losing to Colorado winning. Then I got Colorado winning against Texas Tech.
So that puts in bowl eligibility.
Yeah, well, they were bowl eligibility with the win against Cincinnati.
Yes, I was just.
But no, the thing with Texas Tech, right? Texas Tech always gets hyped up, right?
Are they getting hyped up this year?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
they're
always in that dark horse conversation, but yet they always finish like 6-6 or 5-7. I think it's bullshit.
I don't pay attention to that conference anymore. I'm sorry.
Texas Tech literally just I don't understand the hype around them, and they're always hyped up. They had that one good year. They had 5 fucking quarterbacks last year, it seemed.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's
I-
because they had all those injuries and
Yeah, but remember they had like Tyler Show at one point, and then like 2 or 3 others.
yeah.
And you're not gonna win games like that. And they really don't have much talent around them. So I got Colorado beating Texas Tech, and here comes the rough end of their schedule.
Yes, probably the toughest end to a schedule, but
Yeah,
after Oklahoma, because Oklahoma is way fucking tougher.
yeah. I got Utah beating Colorado. I think Utah is probably gonna be one of.
Shout out Cam Rising, gonna have a 9th year of eligibility.
Yeah. I got Utah beating Colorado. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Utah is just going to be. I think they're arguably going to be the Big 12 winner this year. I haven't looked at their schedule, but I have them doing really, really well. Yeah, and then I have them losing again against Kansas. I think this could be a win for Colorado, but
I'm really high on Kansas returns. Jane
well,
Daniels.
would you let me finish, bud?
Okay, buddy.
Yeah. This is gonna be. I just have Colorado winning. Okay, I think this is gonna be a very good game. Or I have Kansas losing.
Kansas losing or winning?
You're fucking my mind up, BT. I have Colorado losing
Okay.
to Kansas. Yeah. It's gonna be a very 50-50 game. I could easily see Colorado winning this game. With all the talent they have around them. And Kansas playing like shit against lower competition, but like you said, they're bringing a lot of players back. Jalen Daniels, if he can stay healthy, he is a Heisman candidate.
If Jalen Daniels can stay healthy, Kansas is a fucking playoff candidate. And
Yeah.
if you would have told me that 10 years ago, I would have been. Well, I mean, if you would have told me anything about college football 10 years ago, I would not have believed you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
That's not the point.
If you would have told BT that fucking
Oklahoma was in the SEC.
told BT that Primetime was coaching Colorado 10 years ago, he'd be freaking the fuck out.
And Colorado's back in the Big 12.
Yeah.
And the Pac-12 doesn't exist, and Cincinnati's in the Big 12, and Oklahoma and Texas are going to the SEC. Whatever.
But and then the next game I got Oklahoma State beating Colorado. Kansas and Oklahoma State are kind of the same. I could easily see them winning these games, but unfortunately, I just got Oklahoma State beating Colorado. It's gonna be their first year in the Big 12, so I think they'll struggle against these better teams, especially in the run game. It seemed like last year they struggled against the run, so I think Ollie Gordon has a very, very good game. So, my prediction, I got them to go in 7-5. I think it's a pretty reasonable prediction. The floor, I think, is 5-7. I don't really see them like guaranteed wins. I would say Baylor, Colorado State, North Dakota State, and Cincinnati, and maybe Texas Tech. Or
I mean, I wouldn't even consider North Dakota State an easy win. If Vegas has them at 8.5, that means they know something up with Colorado.
Yeah, but North Dakota State was not good last year. Like South Dakota State shit on them both times we played them. So yeah, and then my ceiling, I have them at 9-3.
I told you it's the biggest discrepancy.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, like the Big 12 is chaos. You could predict like anybody to win the conference. And say, hey,
like,
that's believable.
That's the beauty of football.
Besides Arizona State and Cincinnati and Baylor.
Yeah, I do not see a world where Baylor
and that's just Arizona State. I mean, that's just the nature of Big 12 football. It's been like that for the last couple of years.
It's always been, the past like 4 or 5 years, it's always been Oklahoma, Iowa State, Oklahoma
Not even that.
State.
Like the last 2 years, it's been like anybody could win the Big 12.
Yeah, it's come down in the final couple of weeks, for multiple teams. But yeah, my ceiling is 9-3. That's just me thinking that they win those 50-50 games with those tough teams. And then, maybe they beat Nebraska. That's another case.
Yeah, maybe Nebraska is overhyped as usual.
Yeah, could be. I hope not. I'm an Iowa State fan, and I want them to succeed.
Okay, I
So-
wanted to show you guys this. I was talking about it. There you go, Mark Henry's son wrestling.
Bruh.
I think we need to get him on the defensive line. I'm not gonna lie. He's a
You
go.
could. You never know. Gable Stevenson, the dude from Minnesota, is going to the Buffalo Bills.
Okay,
So, yeah.
so I
So,
guess
BT, how would you talk to us about Kentucky, those Wildcats?
the Wildcats. You know, it's kind of ironic. Then Mark Stoops and John Calipari have a big argument about whether it's a basketball school or not, and guess who's the last one left? It's Mark Stoops. But
Shit.
it's just a really, really tough conference schedule. As I'm going to say this for a lot of SEC teams, it's just the way the SEC
Mhm.
flows. I think Kentucky's a lot better than the record I have them predicted as. So hold on, let me pull up my notes here. So before, I guess they have a new transfer quarterback in, hasn't played a single dime in a game. Really,
Yeah, but he's
besides
good though.
garbage
Brock
time.
Vandegrift has very high potential.
I know he has very high potential, but you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
And I gotta get my ESPN app to load here, so hold on 1 second. Gotta pull up the Kentucky schedule. Whenever I'm on the college football segment, it seems to break really easily. Okay. So I don't have my book with me that I usually have that I have all my predictions in, but okay. So Kentucky starts off the year against Southern Miss. I have them Kentucky winning. I mean, Southern Miss isn't good. They weren't good with Frank Gore Jr. And then South Carolina, I believe I have them winning against South Carolina. So that would put them at 2-0. And then Georgia, I have them losing to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Georgia. I went into them. They're going to go undefeated.
You have Georgia going undefeated, so.
Yes, and then I have them beating Ohio. So that puts them at 3-1. I have them losing to Ole Miss, 3-2. Then I have them beating Vanderbilt, I believe, at 4-2.
I hope they beat Vanderbilt.
Okay, now here's where I have them losing to Texas. This isn't going to be in order. I think I have them losing to Florida, putting them at 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
Then they beat Auburn at home, and that makes them 5-3. Then they lose to Kentucky, 5-4. They beat Murray State, 6-4, and then they lose to Texas and beat Kentucky. So I think I have them at yes, I do have them at 7-5 and 4-4 in the SEC.
What do you think their ceiling is?
It's just like I said, it's a tough schedule. If you could beat Florida, I would say it's probably 8-4.
Okay. What about their floor? Absolute floor for Kentucky.
I mean, you lose to Auburn, so that puts you at 6. You lose to Louisville, that puts you at 5-7, and you can lose this at 4-8. I mean, the SEC is just way too tough. I don't know what South Carolina is going to look like. So if South Carolina goes out and proves me wrong and does a lot better than what I think they're going to do. So with the 7-5 record, this is how crazy the SEC is. And the 4-4 conference record, that puts Kentucky in 10th in the SEC.
That's wild.
It is. I have right now I have the whole SEC predicted. There's 11 7-5 plus teams in the SEC.
Wow.
So, yeah. That'll end the college football segment. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. It's just way too. For Stuvie, it'll be. Is it Iowa State next week?
Let me do the alphabet real quick.
Cincinnati, Colorado.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H should be Houston.
Oh fuck! We're 2 weeks away from Iowa State.
Mm-hmm.
Stewie's excited.
I am.
Yeah. So that'll move us. This is way too fucking hard for me to keep up with these fucking. It's gonna take me like 2 years to get used to.
Yeah.
The order.
Same.
I was like, I can name the Big 12 in order now. Before they added. Yeah, I think you're.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
It is. It's gonna be an interesting year. Shout out
Yeah.
college football. Less 38 days away from the new video game.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
The Iowa State
Okay.
dynasty will start.
the Oklahoma SEC dynasty. We're gonna go undefeated in year one. Jackson Arnold's gonna win the Heisman.
No.
In my dynasty, buddy.
Oh, okay. Abu
No,
Sama is about
unless it's
Abu Sama is about to break 2,000 yards.
unless I'm playing just like the trailer and Jackson Arnold gets fucking hurt every single game and gets sacked. That trailer, that's just fucking. They hated Oklahoma.
Just recruit General Booty back to Oklahoma.
Shout out ULM. Okay, so that puts us on the NBA finals start tonight, right?
They do. Mavs and Celtics.
Mavs and Celtics
BT
like
thought the Mavs were gonna get swept
what?
once upon a time.
Oh yeah, by the Thunder. Fuck. Hey. Okay, but okay, I'll make my Mavericks fans happy. Let me get into this. I think the team playing
Kristaps
better.
is also healthy, by the way, and he's coming off
Yes,
the bench tonight.
the team that's playing better team basketball right now to me is the Dallas Mavericks. I personally think the Mavericks will win this series. Typically, the team with the best player wins the championship. If you look back, and I think Luka Doncic is going to be the best player. Nikola Jokic 2023, Steph Curry 2022. The Celtics, I don't like the way they play their basketball. It's not really team oriented. It's more
I don't know if you
dribble
watch
drive and then
Celtics games.
watching the Celtics games, they underperform. Getting blown out by a shitty Heat team. Almost losing a series to your Indiana Pacers without Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
And then
If it wasn't for the Pacers' lack of experience in like just shitting the bed, it'd be the Pacers in the finals.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I mean, my personal. So you have the Mavs winning, right?
I'm not gonna give the game. I don't know any
Yeah.
of the games, so I'm gonna go. I think Mavericks win because the team basketball they have a better team player. And Luka Doncic, I think will win.
Hey, quick question: If the Mavs win and Luka wins MVP, is he the best Mavs player of all time?
I don't think he's done enough to pass there. And speaking of this Mavericks team versus the Celtics team, it's giving me the same vibe as 2011
Yeah,
with the Heat and the Mavericks.
yeah.
Everybody's saying the Mavericks don't have a chance.
I agree with you. I think they have a chance. I want them to win. The Mavs are probably my favorite West team. Shout out to my favorite player of all time, Luka. Or not Luka, Dirk.
I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut that. There you go.
No, my favorite player of all time is Dirk. Shout out Dirk. So I want the Mavs to win this. All right, it'd be awesome for them to win. I want Luka to win his championship. I want Kyrie to win a championship. However, I think the Celtics are a better team. I think they're deeper. I just think they'll win. I have the Celtics in 6.
The thing is, they are deeper, yes, but they're still acting childish. Like players, when Jaylen Brown got snubbed for an All-Star, they called out everybody. Jason Tatum's mad he didn't win MVP. That's just, and then he got mad that they gave Jaylen Brown the Larry Bird Award.
Yeah, but I just feel
and they crumble.
confident in
They
the
crumble
Celtics.
at the end of game. They crumble at the end of games if you watch them.
The Celtics,
Yes.
brother. Did you watch the Eastern Conference Finals?
Was that more the Pacers giving it to the Celtics or the Celtics taking it?
Pacers giving it probably. Yeah, I'd say Pacers.
And
Giving
what have the Mavericks done the last? If you look at the last 2 minutes of every playoff game,
They've played some
They-
rock star defense.
they took it. And defense, what do
Without-
they say?
Without
What do they
Derek
say?
Lively being also healthy.
Yes. Have you? So the Mavericks actually rank better net wise since they've added all their new trade pieces.
Yeah, PJ and Daniel.
They are net when Derek Lively's on the court. They are the best team in net everything, offensively, defensively.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
I want the Mavs to win, but I ultimately think the Celtics will win.
Oh, shoot. Hold on, I gotta get this loaded here.
I just hope it's a good series.
Not
But
a
go Mavs.
4-game sweep like last year. Was it a 4-game
Four-game.
sweep or did the Heat win one?
I think the Heat won, but I'm not sure.
I think the Heat won one, but it was just terrible.
Yeah. But all right, BT, we haven't done a mock draft in a little while.
Yes, we have been
We've been lacking.
super like busy with all I mean,
so
hold
for
on.
you, so for your for our lack of
yes, we're doing a 2-round mock draft.
yep,
Wait,
use lottery result, lottery full draft.
I don't.
Use last lottery result.
Let's see if this worked. Yes, okay, it's working.
All right, so number one,
yeah, I think
pretty
this is
easy. Sar.
yeah.
I think you look at it like this, right? If you keep Trae Young, you keep your pieces, and you draft the best player available and the guy who can, shoot the three, and he's taller than 6'11", by the way. He's like 7'1". You get just a cornerstone who could be, really, really good for you. And yeah, not much to say. I mean, he's really the consensus first overall pick. What do you have going here?
I think Klingen goes here.
You have Klingen going second.
Yeah, I'm high on Klingen.
I
really
Klingen
don't
too,
know.
but second, I don't.
Who do you have?
I was gonna say Risache because I saw a report that the Wizards will not let Risache drop past 2. So
Okay, then I guess if you saw, I
just
didn't
think
see him.
he's a slasher, dude. If he can develop that shooting, he's gonna be a good player, possible future All-Star. But it just depends. I mean, the Wizards are a clusterfuck of a franchise right now. So
Okay, Rockets.
interesting.
I think they trade this pick in my eyes. I'm not going to predict them to trade this pick because I don't know who they would trade it to, but I think they trade this pick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Shingo.
I mean, Reed Shepherd here maybe.
Yeah, I realistically could shit bugging.
See, we just have a trouble right now, guys.
Yeah, I am. Can you just fucking okay? I think it's up. I could see them taking Reed Shepherd here, but I could also see them taking a possible point guard to sit behind Fred VanVleet, or I don't know, dude. Because this is just a deep. I hope they trade this pick, but
I think they do. Who would we have them? Do we go with the rumors and they trade it back to Brooklyn for Mikal Bridges?
Yeah, for the sake of this video, let's change it up. Nets.
Just
Trade, and then they don't have any other pick in this round, right?
Yeah, in this draft. So
Let's just say hypothetically they trade Mikal for their, and then here I think you take best player available. When I look at their team, there's a lot of missing pieces, right?
I would probably prioritize point guard.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. So who do you like better, Stephon Castle or Rob Dillingham?
I think Stephon Castle has the higher upside if he can get his shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. And he's taller. And he's played winning basketball. And so yeah, I like Stephon Castle here, honestly. I mean, he's shown a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's gonna be Topic here anymore.
Because of his ACL.
Yep. And I think I would take Rob Dillingham.
Let's go down a little bit.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
I still like Topic here, dude.
So
I know he hurt his
remember
ACL.
they have that pick later though.
Yeah, but I don't think they go back-to-back point guards.
So Reed Shepard.
Because they have Devin Vassell too, though.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
that's
thing.
fair.
I
So
could see them, drafting a Ron Holland, be that defensive three, which I kind of like that. The Ron Holland,
yeah, I don't think you can select Topic this high anymore with a torn
yeah.
ACL.
But you have to look down the board. Do you think Topic drops?
I mean, I don't know who else. Can't really look.
Okay, I mean, yeah, but that's just tough because they could do a lot. I've seen stuff. Maybe they trade up, trade
trade down a little bit, but
no, like even trade 8 and 4. This is their fourth. This is what pick?
this is their fourth.
So 8, 4. I mean, I could see it. Honestly, I could see Reed Shepard going here. Maybe you put Devin Vassell at the 3, move him to 3, and have Reed Shepard at the 1, and maybe take a point guard at 8. Hopefully,
what do you
Rob.
do with Kellen
I
Johnson?
think Rob Dillingham or Topic will drop to 8. So yeah, I'll take Reed Shepard here. I like it here.
All right.
Here, I think it's pretty easy. You take a project player, with high upside, and then that player is Matas Buzelis. I've seen him mocked here a lot. I don't think they take a guard because they have all those fucking guards. I don't see them taking Klingon or any other center because they have Jalen Duran. It's just, you take the high upside small forward. If he plays like he did, in high school, he's going to be amazing in this league. So here, I
mean, I have no idea.
Would you consider Cody Williams this high?
I don't know. I think they wanted Reed Shepard. They would want Reed Shepard to fall to them.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, at this point, you would consider Cody Williams a solid power because you need a shooting guard.
Because he's a high upside player. I mean, honestly, I could very well see him going here. This is a 7th. This is a 7th roll, right?
I think yes. Or no, this is the 6th.
6th, okay. Because
they don't need a forward unless you go Klingon here. You reach on Klingon.
I don't think they have Mark Williams.
Yeah, and I
don't think they take Dillingham unless they play Lamelo at the 2, which I don't like because Lamelo needs to have the ball. I honestly could see them.
I think it's Cody Williams.
Yeah, I'm gonna mock Cody Williams here. Very high upside. If he plays like he's capable of, he kind of had a rough year at Colorado, especially towards the end of the year. But I think he can be a really, really good player for them.
All right, who you have going here?
Let's look at the roster.
Scroll down. And Malcolm Brogdon. You probably need a power forward. Because I don't know if you retain Jeremy Grant or not.
I think they do. They can't. They have a shit ton of. I just think their point guard position is solid. Their shooting guard is solid.
I mean, it's either. I think you need a forward here, in my eyes.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I honestly.
Ron Holland here.
Scroll up, please. I don't think they'll take Connect. I honestly like Ron Holland here. His defense, his upside, his slashing build. If he can fucking shoot the ball, he'll be solid for them. And I like that fit there. Here, I think you go Topic.
Or Dillingham.
I like Topic here. I think Topic's upside is better than Dillingham. Even though it's a risk, he tore his ACL. Did he tear it Is it confirmed?
Yeah, I think so. Let me look it up for you. Topic. Last month, so he might not even be able to play to start the year. And the long rumored 7-foot wingspan for Topic was way off.
I still like Topic here. I like Topic BT.
All right. So you're saying he's not going to fall to the Lakers?
No, no. And then here, it's match made in heaven here. I think Klingon here is a match made in heaven. I could see
Yeah.
the Grizzlies trading up for him. I just think this is a absolute perfect fit here. Here, I think Dillingham can go. I don't think they're.
Yeah.
Scroll down real quick for me. For the roster.
Oh, the
The
roster.
roster.
Oh, my God.
There's just lack of point guards, really. I mean, Keontae is probably going to play the 2. But, I mean, Dillingham's here, so I don't think you can risk. But I don't think there's any small forwards here that I'd reach for.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think unless they want, like, a project player in T. Salon, but, like, Rob Dillingham at 10 is
Yeah.
amazing value. So,
That's a steal if he
Yeah.
falls to 10.
Yeah. Bulls.
No. Devin Carter here?
No.
They need anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan will be here.
Honestly, do you go with a project player and like you look at all these players like Connect? I don't think they'll trade him or draft him. I don't think they'll draft Carter because those are older guys.
The French
Walter,
Giannis.
Walter McCain. I don't know.
We're not
Edie,
high on
no.
Jacoby Walter. No.
The Silva, no. Furphy, no. Keyshawn.
Is it?
Honestly, I think with them trying to shop Zach LaVine, they're going to be looking for a power forward or small forward. And the only player on this list where I could see them, taking a risk is Jacoby Walter,
Yeah.
I personally am not a big fan of Jacoby Walter. I don't like him. He's not a good player. He was shit at Baylor. I'm not saying that's just because Damien's in here. Like, Damien didn't like him either.
Yeah.
Damien's a big Yves Misi fan. He said, and I quote, here on this podcast, Damien Orr said, whatever team Yves Misi gets drafted to, he's going to be that team's fan. So, or do you take the upside of Collier? You know what? Let's go Collier. He has too much upside.
We've been mocking him here all the time.
His potential, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And if Lonzo doesn't get healthy or whatever, perfect fit, develop. I think Connect goes here, honestly. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Absolute perfect fit here.
You can use him right away. You don't have to develop him, really.
13th pick here, I honestly think they're going to lose Malik Monk. And then they're going to be looking for a shooter. And I think this is an amazing fit for the Kings. He is an amazing shooter, and they need shooting on this team. De'Aaron Fox isn't really a good three-point shooter, but you know who is? Jared McCain. And so I think this is a perfect fit for him. He goes into a great place, with a competing team, and he brings that shooting to him. So, all right. Here, I think so. They drafted Ron Holland, right? I think they'll go a project player here and maybe T-John Salon.
Yeah.
High upside. I've seen good things. I've heard good things about him. Maybe your future 4, maybe your future 5. Yeah. So, I think we all know who. No, I like Devin Carter here. This is a
Yeah.
Devin Carter type pick. He's a Miami Heat player.
Lets you replace Kyle Lowry. Good Kyle Lowry replacement.
Kyle Lowry plays for the Sixers.
Oh, wait. Shit. I'm casual. Don't listen to me. They have an old guard, don't they?
Yeah, they have Rozier at the one, I'm sure. I think.
Yeah, whatever.
But like Devin Carter brings defense. He was amazing at Providence. So yeah, I like that pick. Here, I think they're gonna try to go for a Tobias Harris replacement, all right?
Yeah.
Or could they bring the shooting? But honestly, I'm either a Tristan Da Silva fan here or Kyle Filipowski. Which one do you like more, honestly?
I think they would want a veteran, not a guy they really have to develop like a Filipowski.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with De Silva. I would go with De Silva here.
Yeah,
because you
I
don't
like De
really have
Silva
to
here as
develop
well.
him. He's go plug and play.
Yep. I like it. I mean, he's very good at.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Honestly, I think this is perfect. You guys sucked at shooting the three this year.
I know, but no. Why do I have a feeling we would fucking go with Zach Edey here?
I don't think so. I think Jacoby Walter would be a perfect fit here. Bring that shooting to the Lakers.
That's fair. But I also think you need a big.
Yeah, but it's just like what you look at the depth chart, right? Like you got
unless you bring I really don't know who else. I mean, LeBron will be there. I don't know.
Because I'm gonna be honest.
Why is Carmelo Anthony here and Dwight Howard?
You're still paying them or whatever. I think. But the way I see it, right? See, like Jared Dudley's still in there. You're still paying them. But the way I see it, you could get off D'Lo's contract and you could play Reeves at the one. So I like Jacoby Walter here, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could see it, but I could also see us trading this pick
or drafting Bronny.
Don't even.
Shit. All right, here I think they'll go a very good a developmental player. I can see them getting a Furphy or actually, who's their power? Oh, they have go down the roster.
They have Banchero, brother, and Isaac. I think you would want a small forward here.
Yeah, I think you go like a developmental player and a Keyshawn George or Johnny Furphy. And I just think who has the higher upside between the two. In your opinion?
Think you keep Keyshawn George in Florida.
Yeah, I mean he has really good upside. I think he is a G League type player his first couple of years, and then maybe finds his way into that rotation.
I mean, do you get Furphy and Dick together? The same type of player?
Honestly, scroll down to the roster. I honestly think this is a perfect place for Kyle Filipowski.
Yeah.
He's a amazing power forward. He had a good year at Duke. Brings good defense.
I think he'd be a steal for how low we had him.
Yeah. I mean, he was, but it is what it is. All right, this is interesting, honestly.
I don't. Are they going to blow this up or not?
I don't know.
That's my question.
That's the thing. Yeah. Did they trade, Jared Allen or Evan Mobley or Darius Garland? Because you look at the point guards. Look at the point guards on the board, right?
I mean, you have Carrington. I mean, Kolek.
I don't think Kolek goes there. I could see them drafting a small forward. I think for right now we can't come to conclusions on small forwards. I could see this being a Furphy pick.
Yeah, I could see Furphy going here.
Yeah, I go to the small forward real quick. Positions. Smith, I can see McCullough going here.
Yeah,
I like McCullough going here. I know it's kind of early, but he provides really good defense, and he's a good win now player. Assuming they continue to go in that direction. The Pelicans here. I have been mocking this for a while. Go to centers. I think it's an easy pick here. I think you go Yves Misi. His defensive capabilities are amazing. He was an amazing defender at Baylor. And I just think he fits really well in the system of play, right next to Zion and Ingram. So yeah, I like this. He gave Misi to New Orleans. You think
Do you
honest,
think they do it?
actually, I kind of like this. Okay, you look at it like this. You have Zach Edey, right? And you put like players that can shoot around him. You only really need him for rebounding and defense, right? You don't need him
Yeah.
to score.
No.
So I
That's
honestly
what you
like
know
that
with this
pick.
roster.
I honestly like that pick. Center, you get off that Vooch or Nicole, the what's his name, Yusuf Nurkic.
Joseph Nurkic, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I like that pick.
Bucks are sick in their stomach right now.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy. Do we go Furphy here?
Or do you think they'll go Clell Ware? He can space the floor out.
Yeah.
Be that next Brook
yeah.
Lopez.
Yeah, I think Khalil Ware.
I like Clell Ware.
You
I guess
talked me into it.
I guess the reason why he's dropped is because of like character issues or something like that. And the Knicks are sick to their stomach that both of these centers have gone off the
Yeah.
board. So, I mean, if I'm that, I'm resigning Hartenstein. So
Yeah.
here,
That's the one thing I like really hate about the NBA. I think they should do the draft after free agency, not before.
yeah, I agree with you. Here, I think it's just bench pieces at this point. And maybe you go best player available.
Furphy?
Like scroll down. I don't think they'll take Carrington. I mean, they could take Carrington.
Baylor?
I like Kolek here.
Cola?
He brings good defense. He's kind of in that push and play type player when Jalen Brunson comes out. You know what you're getting, whereas with the Carlton Carrington, you don't really know. He's kind of young, and they have back-to-back picks here, so it doesn't matter. And then maybe can you look at their shooting guard backup or their backup shooting guards?
Oh.
I usually Cam Christie going here too. I think you take a flyer on Johnny Furphy.
Yeah.
He plays good defense.
He lasts this long on the board. Somebody will trade up.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just like he'd fit perfect in that 2 position. So, oh man, I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. Here, I honestly like Carlton Carrington here.
Yeah.
I think this is a perfect fit for him.
Yeah. Keep
Good
him
point
in the
guard. He's
general
super
area.
young. I think he's one of the youngest players in this draft.
Now here.
Go to point guard. Juan Nunez, no.
Juan. It's Juan.
Bronny.
No, they wouldn't take Bronny.
They wouldn't take shooting guard. Small forward, maybe. To take a project player. I mean, they
Or do you
could
take
use
Ryan Dunn?
Ryan Dunn's defense, maybe.
And if they got Ryan Dunn's defense, this team is crazy on defense.
Yeah, I don't like their small forward aren't that it, right? I mean, they only have.
Or do you take the other Bridges brother?
Jalen. Scroll down to their roster, please, and thank you.
Yes. See, this isn't very good because you don't know who they're still paying in.
They're cutting their teeth right now about these point guards.
Yeah.
But
I don't think there's good enough.
No point guards here.
Yeah.
They have the 37th pick. I think they can last to wait that long. I honestly think you can go with like a project type player here.
That would be probably.
Yeah, Bobby Clement. I mean, like he's lengthy, very high defensive upside as the
Jalen Johnson, Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, he can shoot the 3. So yeah, I think you just take a project player. You don't like how this draft has fallen regarding with point guard, so
yeah. And I mean Baylor here.
No. Here I can see them taking Ryan Dunn.
Yes, I guess yes. They do need the defense.
Yeah. So yeah, Ryan Dunn, perfect defensive player. This dude, I was watching the video. You know what his comp is?
What?
Andre Roberson.
Bro, what a name. What a
Yeah.
name. What a poll.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here,
Here.
you drafted your point guard. That's not going to be a need.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Smith? Is he a developmental guy?
You really need like a 3 or 2.
Like maybe Justin Edwards here?
That's a developmental guy. I don't think he goes in the first. Like, can you scroll down? Just scroll down with the best available.
I don't know any of these people.
I do.
And none
Dayron
of
Holmes
the-
probably should have had in the first round. I don't know why he's so down, like below here. Don't pick him here. Go up. I think
Terrence Shannon?
no. Fuck that guy. I like Cam Christie here.
Yeah.
You know, maybe play him at the 2 or 3. But here I think they'll go. Okay, this is a interesting position. So let's look at the roster for a second.
So Derek White, he's a free agent, isn't he?
Yeah, I think.
No way they have the money. They'll have to choose one of Kristaps or Derek White. I don't know. I don't know the money situation, but in my eyes, there's no way you can afford.
Well, they're like, in my opinion.
Oh wait, no. Derek White's not a free agent.
In my opinion, this is a good fit for Daron Holmes, and I think if he's on the board, and like you look at it like this, like Daron Holmes, he's good, and don't pick him yet. I just want to compare like the depth chart, right? Like Porzingis, you know, he gets hurt a lot, right? And they've been playing Sam Hauser and O'Shea Brissett, right? In my opinion, Daron Holmes clears both of them.
Yeah. I can.
And he's very good defensively. And so I like Daron Holmes plus. Yeah. I like Daron Holmes here.
Okay.
All right. In the second round, took Filipowski. Let's go to that. Look at the centers available. I don't see them taking any of these guys.
Didn't Cockburn come back?
Yeah, they haven't updated this.
Okay, that's fair. That's why.
Go to power forward, maybe. We have them taking Filipowski, so they won't take small forward.
I mean, Tyler Smith.
Yeah, a good developmental player.
Yeah.
Big, development guy. I mean, the Raptors are nowhere near competing, so I just think it's a.
Okay.
Okay, they've taken a point guard. So here, I think they take maybe a backup big. I'd scroll down. Maybe a backup 2. PJ Hall here is interesting.
PJ Hall.
That's interesting. Just like a good backup big. I
mean, I'm down with you here.
But let's scroll down. I want to see the roster one more time. This is our last pick, so this is a small forward position, and that 5 though.
I mean, unless you reach on a center here, which it's the second round, it really doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, let's just go PJ Hall. Good backup big. I think I heard that the Jazz want to compete or something like that.
They're delusional.
Yeah, or something like that. Here I think they'll take shooting. I'm not taking a rapist. Can you click on information about Jalen Tyson?
Jalen Tyson averaged. I don't have his averages.
I just want to see his 3-point percentage. Go down. Keep going.
Sniper from the 3.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. He can shoot the 3 really well. So I like that for the Bucks. Yeah.
All right. Now it's the Blazers.
Here I just think you go, a project player.
Maybe Justin Edwards.
Yeah. Just a good project player. I mean, here okay. This is the Spurs.
I think you don't need another guard. You would probably go for
No, yeah, go to like the 3 or 4.
maybe like a. This is
Go to 3 or 4.
Harrison Ingram. I don't think that would fit your.
So you can scroll. Just keep scrolling down. Okay, go to power forward. He's on
I mean-
Almanza, maybe.
Spain, G League Ignite. I mean,
Can't put that defense. Great
most
rebound.
decorated young European player since Luca.
I think like at this point, I mean, because they're good on guards now.
Yeah.
I
I
think
mean-
you can risk it, honestly.
Yeah. Just build the European lineup.
My Pacers. I swear to
Baylor?
God, if we take Terrence Shannon here, I'm gonna flip the fuck out.
Baylor?
Mm,
You would fit.
let's scroll.
I don't
down.
think you need guards.
No, we don't.
Bona?
Honestly, I'm gonna be very biased here. Okay. Go up.
Bronny James.
No. Nikola Dursic.
Who?
Scroll down, right there. This dude just won like French League MVP.
Chandler Parsons.
And he's been shooting up the draft boards, and I would absolutely love to draft him. This might be like a little early for him, but I'm big, low risk, high reward player. I
It's a
gladly
second
take
round. It
him.
really doesn't matter
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things.
Here, I think you go point guard.
Juan?
I'd say either. I honestly think this is a good spot for Jamal Sheed.
Yeah.
Good defense, amazing defense, proven winner. He fits in perfectly with this competing Timberwolves team, so I like him here with his defense.
God, that would be a fucking scary defensive team. Now, go Juan here.
No, because they had Tyler Kolek. Honestly, I think they go one of these centers.
Who's Ariel? Never heard of the guy. Tall athlete, good shot blocker and dunker. Don't know if he's good. Shades of Mo Bamba. Thomas Bryant.
Bryant. Close it, and then let's scroll down a little bit just to see.
And Fali Dante had a good end of the season at Oregon.
Ade Mara is very interesting, but I don't think he's. Let's
I don't
just go with Adam Bona. I mean,
Yeah, we're to the point where we don't know who's gonna be.
all right,
picking.
here I think you go.
Are we really gonna have Baylor falling this far?
I think this is a good spot for Baylor.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, he could play the small forward, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a perfect spot for Baylor.
He looks a lot older in that photo. Oh my god, this team again.
Dude.
We picked everything, like every single position for them. I mean,
Let's trade this pick.
to who?
Lakers.
Is this a trade up to get Bronny?
Yeah.
Or like I don't think they would give up the 56th.
Fuck
So
it.
that's-
And then they pick Bronny.
Where's he at? Or is he a shooting guard? Oh no,
Right there. Just daddy's in the league, so easy way to get in the league, right? So yeah, Sixers. I think they'll go Shannon here. Just a vet, experienced shooter,
Yes.
rapist. Fit right in Philadelphia.
Juan.
Honestly,
Who's
I think they could.
Chomeche.
Origin.
Let's see what he is. Let's read about him.
Nice. Close
He's
it.
from
real quick.
Cameroon.
Well, I just saw he plays his balls off. Maybe you try. I don't know. I think you go for a 3 here.
Let's see who's here.
3 or backup 4. I like Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones here brings good defense and good shooting.
Is he the
Dylan Jones.
next Damian Lillard?
I don't fucking know.
Who's Mogbo? Let's read up on him. I mean, Jesus, I'm not gonna read all that. It has to get a really three-point shot to get dangerous. I mean, do you go with center here?
No.
You selected
They're
Carter.
still paying Dwayne Wade, which is wild. Scroll down a little. AJ Mitchell is interesting. Kenneth Simpson's interesting, but I don't think they take another.
Harrison Ingram.
Was he? Wait, how well is he defending?
Grant Williams with passing. Shoots well, defends well, and a little bit more offensive rebound. That sounds like a Heat player, dude.
Yeah, let's go Harrison Ingram here. Maybe get him at the
That's a
3.
Heat culture player.
Mhm.
And you don't know if you're losing Jimmy Butler or not.
Rockets, I think this is like a. Who we had them taken earlier? Oh, they traded this pick.
They traded it. So
I think this is a good place for Juan.
Juan.
Yeah.
And Juan. Sorry.
Don't do that again.
All right.
Maybe you go for a backup point guard and AJ Mitchell. Pick on some information about him.
Let's see. 20
50% as a guard is crazy.
Big West Freshman Player of the Year this year. Thanks, guys. Kind of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I mean, I like this as a backup. AJ Mitchell.
Bam. Kabow.
Clippers.
Here, do they blow it up?
Yeah,
I think they should blow it up.
Go for the best available. I think best available. I mean, I don't know.
This is shout out Indiana. This is Indiana's second.
I don't fucking know who this is. Like these players are. Scroll down and see if I notice anyone. No, keep going.
Ask worry about Jalen Bridges. Let's see what he says.
He's a good defensive player. He always has career highs against Iowa State.
There you go. Do you go aerial here? Huck Porty?
Keep going down. Keep scrolling down.
Isaac Jones.
Jalen Wells. I like Jalen Wells. This would be a good place for Cam Spencer, don't you think?
Yeah.
This is a Cam Spencer pick.
I was kind of hoping he would fall to the Lakers. The Magic.
Here, I just think they can take project players.
Pacome Dade. We haven't looked at this yet. Good defender, can be great if you felt. Doesn't the Magic need defense? No. Who's AJ Johnson?
You go AJ Johnson or
Jalen Green's brother?
No.
What?
I think you go either one of these players. I don't know.
Let's just go.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean,
Jalen Green's brother. Do they just keep adding to the French players here?
No, let's keep going down. Scroll down. Let's give him a backup point guard. Trey Alexander. Yep.
Oh, okay. Wait. So
it doesn't count. Just pick like the worst player. Just pick like the worst player on the bottom. It was meant to be, VT.
Pacers.
All righty. We picked Nicola. What's this? Okay, scroll down. Um, I really like Jalen Wells as a player, but he's a
Yeah.
shooting guard, and we have plenty enough guard.
And you just drafted that
Yeah.
Domantas Rubsta Vicios.
Yeah. Pick go to center. Go Jonathan.
Pogba.
Yeah.
Pacers pick again here.
Go small forward. Power forward. Go
Godara
Osai Iguodala, yeah.
or whatever. You're gonna pronounce the names here, not
Osai
me.
Iguodala.
I don't know.
Let's go Ariel here.
Ariel,
Yeah.
big man. He looks like a big man.
Mm-hmm. Warriors, and they're just gonna draft the fucking scroll down. Kenneth Simpson.
All right.
Kenneth Simpson is a backup point guard. He was really good at Colorado.
Pistons, Pacom. No, I don't fucking know.
Ulrich. Nah. Alvin.
I mean, they selected. I mean, do you go Pacome?
You just had a lot of guards on your team.
I mean,
But I mean, he's also one of those players I could see being like a Euro stash. So yeah,
is he your stash?
I mean, let's just assume he is.
Yeah. I don't even know if they do that anymore. Okay.
Little point guard.
These are players that probably won't even make the roster realistically.
Yeah. Let's go point guard.
No,
Tristan
don't select him.
Newton.
Don't select him. No, I have him going to the Lakers.
Scroll down. Boogie Ellis, no. David Jones is going back.
So I'm guessing after this is all players coming back.
Go shooting guard. Go up. All those players are returning down there. Jalen. I kind of like Jalen Wells here.
Yeah, there you go.
He was really good against us too.
Now, do I? No, I don't. No, actually. I mean, I would like the defense here, especially if you're trying to get rid of.
Yeah, he's a good shooter too.
If you're trying to, he's like a better version. So if he's a really good shooter, he's a better version of Jared Vanderbilt.
Yep.
Is he? I don't know if he's that good defensively. But I'll go Jalen Bridges. Shout out to Ori in the background there.
BT's Lakers took Jalen Bridges for you.
It's 37-20 in the first quarter.
Who's winning?
Boston.
Boston's winning 37-20.
Finals MVP.
Who?
Porzingis.
Porzingis is gonna win Finals MVP.
How many points does he have?
How many points?
6 for 7.
6 for 7.
He's got like 2 or 3 blocks.
2 or 3 blocks.
In the first quarter.
Well, when you
The
rest
first.
fucking the whole game, it's what happens.
He came off the bench too, right?
Yeah.
Rest
Yeah,
the
he
whole
came off the
period.
bench. All right, here I think you like best player available.
So just best player available from here on out.
Ulrich, dude,
Ulrich.
Taco Bell. Here, took Baylor to claim. Scroll. Let's go.
Antonio Reeves.
Mm,
He's returning, isn't he?
he's I don't know if he is now, so let's just not pick him. No,
Wow, you just hate Lithuanians.
on God, I do. Dude, what's up with like French players? Go
There
up.
you go. This is the one right here. Say it, Zeus. Say it.
Boglaju Markovic.
There you go. And a boy.
Just take Isaac Jones here.
Shout out. Oh, forfeited.
All the way down.
Motherfucker.
Here, I think we'll go best available.
Let's see who's the last one here.
Milan. I saw Milan. No. Let's go best available. Pele Larson.
There we go.
Boom. Second round mock, 2-round mock drafts.
That was awful.
I think we did all right. At the second round, we just shit the bed on like the later half.
Yeah, facts.
All right, let's get through this baseball and then.
Well,
future-
I mean, should we talk about the Lakers situation? I feel like we haven't talked about it
it's up to you.
because we don't know. We don't know if it's official. Last week it was JJ Redick was all in the head coach, and then
Bobby,
now it's not Bobby.
Bobby's the Arizona one, right? Arizona State.
Dan Hurley, yeah, Dan Hurley.
Dan Hurley is
Kind of be funny to watch him yell at LeBron the way he yells at his UConn player.
yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see if he takes the job. He's flying to LA on Friday, so
if you know Lakers history, this is eerily similar to 2004 when they almost got Coach K to come.
yeah. It's gonna be interesting regardless, but like
they're gonna offer him $10 million plus a year.
yeah.
And then that Porter Moser, UConn head coach.
No, Bruce Pearl is the leading candidate.
TJ Otzelberger, UConn head coach.
No.
Stewie will be on suicide watch in the podcast.
God, it will.
Okay, time to talk about baseball.
All right. Well, Dodge has been pissing the bed once again against shit teams.
I'm not gonna pull it up because it's way too hard to control here.
So
you just give me the record and
we won the series against the Rockies, and then we're winning. If we win tonight, we win the series against the Pirates. Paul Skeens died us the fuck up yesterday. Paul Skeens is one of the best pitchers.
First
alive
time?
right now.
First time.
Yeah, and so we're hitting 11-4 right now at the end of the seventh. Yeah, we're in a rough patch, dude. It's just been an ugly season.
Yeah, you want to talk about an ugly season? We started out so well. My Chicago
31-31. You're 5 games behind.
Hey, we swept the White Sox.
You're in the playoffs right now, so you're in the wild card spot.
Shout out the expanded playoffs. I didn't even know what was happening until I played MLB to show that there's 3 wild card teams.
Yeah,
before whatever.
They're in the second spot right now.
Shout out.
So yeah, y'all just gotta keep winning, but it's been an ugly season. Hopefully it's the opposite. We're sucking in the regular season. Hopefully we do something in the postseason.
Yeah.
So
I'm watching softball right now, and Oklahoma and Texas are tying it too. And yeah. All right, trivia time.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna change this up. I had this idea.
Okay, well, we should talk about it right now, and then like start it next week. So it's not.
Well, no, it'll be fun for you. I'm gonna name an NFL player or NBA, whatever. I'll let you know before, and you have to name the 2 teams they have in common that they played for. And so I'll have 2 teams. I guess I'll have 2 teams, and the common players that played for the team. And it'll get harder to easier. And you have to guess the 2.
I think we should start this like the new one next week because it's just fair.
Okay, you're right. I forgot you started. I didn't start. Whatever.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know what year we. Okay. I guess we'll go with the year pre-2000.
Okay.
And this year, your MLB champion was the New York Yankees.
Bruh, that's fucked.
We go the NFL, right? NFL next.
But yeah, New York Yankees. I want to say it was like 2 in the 2000s. 2000.
This is pre 2000.
Oh, pre 2000.
Yes.
I'm gonna go like 1995.
Lower.
Lower.
Your Super Bowl champion was the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna go. Okay, we talked about this last week. It was in the 70s. The Steelers and Cowboys split. So I think we won. I think we won. I'm gonna go 78.
Lower.
Bruh. So it had been.
Your NBA champion was the Portland Trailblazers.
Oh, 77 then.
Yep, there you go. That's 2 points for Stuvie. And then okay. I didn't write this down. Okay.
16 to 13. 16 to 13.
So this is post 2000, right?
16 to 13. Yeah.
Your MLB champion was the Boston Red Sox.
Bro, they won like 4 times. I think you already did the 2018 one, so 2013.
Higher.
No. So 2018.
Yeah.
I thought we already did that
You're
one.
gonna let me
You really
say
gotta
the
you really gotta pick the one where they beat the Dodgers. Fuck you.
I guess that gives you 5 points because I would have said the Patriots. Which fuck, if you didn't know I was 2018, that could have fucking stumped you. Because if I would have said the Patriots, you would have been all over the fucking place.
Well, you also said higher, which fucked you.
Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure they won in like 2006 or something.
2004.
2004, yeah.
There you go. We're tied.
I should be winning.
Well, no, because you got 2. Because I gave you the NBA. That's 2.
Yeah, 2 plus 4.
No, because
6. I was at 11.
You won. I told you higher after you said 2013.
I know we go 5, 4, 3, 2, right?
No, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. All right. 16, 16.
I think next week, you can do whatever you want, but like, I'm gonna have like 2 NFL teams, and I'll name players. Like, they get more obscure to easier to guess the 2 teams they played for.
So do like an example, like Patriots and Buccaneers. You could say Tom Brady.
Not that last one will be Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then,
okay, that makes sense.
Does
it have to be the exact player or like a player in general that has?
You don't have to. Yeah, it's played for both. So like, if I were to do,
like, if I were to do,
example,
if I were to do Steelers and Broncos, name one.
So yeah,
you could do like Emmanuel Sanders, right?
Yeah, but you can like decide what you fourth. You can get like really obscure. So like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Patriots, I could have went
Rob Gronkowski.
For like number 4 could have been. Let's see. Like, I could have went Joey Galloway for number 4.
Yeah. So, all right, that'll work for me.
And then I could have went to easier, and then went to Vinny Testaverde for number 3.
Quarterback.
Or LeGarrette Blount, or Antonio Brown, or whatever.
Oh. All right, yeah, that will work for me.
All right, guys, that'll end episode 34. This is gonna be the new format how we're gonna do things. So
yeah, we might switch things up. You never know. We're open.
Yeah,
anything.
Yeah, I'll always be. This will be my new background all the time.
Until the apartment.
Yes, until the apartment.
So,
wish Oklahoma the best of luck. They could be crowned the four-peat tonight. Hoping.
True story.
Feels good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been episode 34 of Sports Talk with BT and Stewie.
And we will see you guys next week.
Yep.